If we say you must survive or I must survive, life is earnest and I've got to go on.
Sorry for interrupting the video, y'all. I just wanted to take a quick second to answer a question. Yes, I'm still catching predators. The content that you see right now is just something else that I'm passionate about. I started a new movement called PSP, People Supporting People. It coincides with catching the predators because you get to see the victims after they're all grown up, and some of the anguish and the mental despair that these people have had for their whole lives because of other people molesting them or sexually abusing them or whatever you want to say. I hope everybody enjoys the new content. I do appreciate everybody who's been liking and sharing the videos. Please comment down below whether it's good or bad. I answer every comment. So thank you. I look forward to bringing you guys a lot more good content in 2021. 2020 was just bullshit. So thank you all. Please comment down below, like and share. Let's shed some light onto this huge issue that most people just ignore every single day. Thank you very much. Stay blessed. How you doing today, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So what did you say your name was?
My name is Laura.
And you don't mind if I ask you a couple of questions, try to get you some help?
No.
Awesome. So how long you been on the streets, Laura?
Currently this time, 3 years.
3 years. And why are you on the streets?
I am a drug addict and also a prostitute. I was a victim of trafficking at the age of 4 years old. So, this is kind of all I really know.
Oh my God. So at 4 years old, you were basically sex trafficked into prostitution?
Yes.
Was it a family member?
Yes.
Jesus. Would you mind elaborating a little more on how that happened?
My parents.
Were they also on drugs?
My father, yes.
And he basically allowed them to molest you?
He started it, and then he kind of passed me around to his friends.
Wow, that's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Do you believe that that's one of the main reasons why you do drugs?
Yes. I have a huge trauma history, and I have PTSD, anxiety. I've been through a lot in my life, and it's one of the main reasons to try to block everything out. And you can't be out here on the street doing what we do sober. At least I can't.
Yeah. Can you speak up a little bit just because you have the mask on?
Okay.
Has there ever been a point where you have been clean?
Yeah, I've had 4.5 years clean. I was pregnant with my daughter, and I got away from my pimp and her father, and I was able to stay clean for 4.5 years until he found us. And then I ended up relapsing because of he broke in, and I was raped and assaulted, and it was too much for me mentally.
So what is your drug of choice?
Heroin and crack cocaine.
Now, a lot of the people that I've been interviewing have been telling me about these things called blue 30s, and I guess it's fentanyl 30s?
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Honestly, I don't mess with pills. I used to get pills when I was younger through my parents, and that's when it started. But I was a heroin addict by the time I was 15, so, and I'm almost 40 years old.
So you've been doing this damn near more than half your life?
More than half my life, yes.
So where do you sleep now?
Currently in Worcester, they just opened a shelter for working girls, and it's run through a program, Lift, and I am currently staying at that shelter.
Well, that's awesome, because I actually had some resources, and those are some of the resources that I was going to give you. So I'm glad that you are trying your best to stay off the streets, because it's crazy. Just last night we had that huge windstorm.
Yeah, it was below 9 degrees.
A lot of people died.
Really?
Legitimately, yeah, a lot of people died. I don't know if you're familiar with Fitchburg, but
yeah.
I was just interviewing somebody in Fitchburg, and actually his friend died. They woke up and he had died. He did some heroin, went to sleep, and didn't wake up.
That's awful.
Yes, ma'am. Do you see yourself wanting to get sober?
you know, it's funny because I actually reached out for help today. I asked my caseworker to get me back on my meds and to try to assist me, and she is trying to make me an emergency appointment to be evaluated. So
That's awesome. Like I said, when the camera turns off, I know we spoke about it a little bit, but I will give you some resources just in case anything falls through with your caseworker. I do have a lot of resources and a lot of help trying to find people. Oh my goodness, sorry, I got another call.
okay.
Yeah, I do have a lot of resources that could try to help you. So if you don't want to get clean now, who knows, we'll stay in contact. And like I said, there's probably going to be a lot of people that see this video and want to help you. So I hope that we can stay in contact. And
You know, this is a huge problem, and people need to start recognizing it. You know, they think we're just out here because we're drug addicts, and yeah, that's a huge reason why, but a lot of them don't know our history and what we've been through and where we've came from, you know.
yeah, like that's crazy. You were 4 years old when you didn't even have a choice. And believe it or not, I actually started off catching a lot of pedophiles, and it's led me to this because I've realized that they all have a lot of stuff in common, and you definitely didn't deserve any of that. But it's never too late. I know it might feel like right now you don't have anybody, but that's why we're here. We're here to support you with whatever you want to do. If you're not ready to get clean now, at least let us help you get food, find a safe place to stay. Because I know it feels like it's not a choice, but this is a choice because you always have people that want to help you. And if you didn't have in the past, you have them now.
Yeah, well, it's taken a long time for that. And it's hard for me to trust people because of everything.
I could imagine. I could imagine.
I feel like someone always has
ulterior motives.
Yeah.
And I hear that a lot.
No one ever does anything just out of the kindness of their heart.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I'm gonna get you some food, give you some money. I know we already talked about it, and I hope that at least tonight I could help you, and we can stay in contact. And like I said, as soon as you're ready, we'll be here to help you do whatever you need to do. Sometimes changing your scenery is a good start. So like I said, I'm not from this city. I'm from about a half hour away, and I have some connections out there to sober living homes and therapists. So like I said, we'll stay in contact. I'm going to give you my number.
I'm just going to respond to that really quick.
Yes.
No matter where I go, I know how bad my problem is. So I'm going to seek it out wherever I am. And I know that. So
it seems like you know yourself pretty well because you've been doing this so long. And like I said, you can't help anybody that doesn't want to be helped. So when you're ready, you know it's going to be hard. You know you're in for probably the biggest fight of your life to get sober. But we're going to be here to help you when you are ready.
And I hope that other women and young girls see this message and this video, and maybe I can help somebody. You know, you don't want to be my age doing this. You don't. If you can get help, help yourself.
What are some of the things that you've encountered being a prostitute for so long?
I have gotten my throat cut wide open. I tried to stop it. My hand was cut with a straight razor. I've been sexually assaulted about 10 times. I was dragged a quarter mile by a car after he raped me and robbed me and beat me. I was stuck in the door and he just dragged me along the road.
I actually just spoke to somebody somebody was pretending that they were going to help them, had them get in the vehicle, and some identical happened. They took her phone, they took everything, and it was actually another female that had did it to her.
Wow.
So
and we were more likely to trust a woman than a man.
And what's unbelievable is you have more strength than you know, because believe it or not, 90% of the people that are going to watch this video have never even come close to dealing with half of the things that you've dealt with and or could make it out here. So when it comes to strength, I know you're a strong woman, even though I just met you. I just need you to believe in your own strength. And like I said, when you're ready, we're here. PSP, people supporting people. You're going to hear about us a lot now because we're in your city. So I do wish and I hope for you the best. Is there anything that you want to say? I know you're kind of already addressed it. And I do thank you for the interview. I thank you for your time very much.
I'm just glad that you stopped me, because I hope this message can help somebody else, and that's all we really want to do. We need to stick together, and we need to put awareness towards what's going on here. We're not just junkies on the side of the road. You know, we need support, and we need help.
And that's what PSP is here for, ma'am.
Yeah. So I'm super grateful for you and your program, and for stopping me tonight.
Well, I'm gonna let you go about your business. We're right next to McDonald's, so hopefully we can get you some food, and we'll help you as much as we can, ma'am. The one thing we're gonna have to do is just work on communication and staying in contact, because I know it's difficult a lot of times, but I'm gonna give you some literature, I'm gonna give you my number, and some resources, so we're here for you.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.